Why is that not on top? So they're not there then. Always on top. See what's going on then. This is Gunfire Reborn. I have played a fair amount of this game. I decided to set up with a new account. Not that it's anything spectacular to say the least, whether first work. Alright. This is a dungeoneering game that you go around and defeat these sort of... Each floor is a different level. This isn't really much of a floor, this is just like a tutorial trying to make it back to the inn, which is where you start your game, where the menu is. Was the mission this time? It is said that demonic aura has appeared at the Longling Tomb in the Dragon's Peak. Chaos is spreading uncontrollably. Well, it's nothing. If that's all, I'll leave. Take this jade pendulum, she would be useful for you. Yeah. The idea is to get as far as you can and hopefully be able to beat all the floors. Although your first 2 rounds isn't guaranteed. And this is where you started. That log we had to jump over at the very beginning. And this is just where you start the rest of your game. But it's always good to collect ammo, and you have to kill everything in order to progress. So essentially you have to go on a murdering spree. Oh. Oh, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Thank you. And that crack in the wall, we need an ability in order to interact with those. These are basically bolts that you can shoot open and a portal will appear and we can go through them. Sorry. Fuck off. I have a rabbit chewing up my wallpaper, so it's not good. Ow. you do about them. Shoot them with a gun. That's what I will. That's what I'll eventually be doing, buying a Nerf gun and shooting the fuckers. But I hate them, they're just a pain in the ass. Oh, yeah. Right. So at the very beginning it's a very, very slow game. It just takes time to go through, but as you get through, you get more and more powerful. The chest that green chest that was at the very beginning of the game, again, can be accessed when you unlock the ability to do so. I will take that. Thank you for giving me the shotgun. Yeah. Double tap. Whoops. The other thing is you start off with very, very low shield. My other profile ended up with, I think, 90 shield and 95 health. So eventually you can get an awful lot of health and shield, sort of, not that much to be honest. That one. So at the end of each floor that you do, that's the next room, and these chests you get at the end of every single one. If this is stage 2, I may... oh fuck. I think I might have missed... no I didn't. I didn't think I did. I don't know, I'm going insane. Leave me alone. Yeah. Garb beetles. Oh. Ow. I could do with a better gun than this. Is that everything? Of course it isn't. Fuck it. So one thing you can do is you can actually compare your items to see which one's better. Not always the best thing to have these sorts of... not always... sorry. It's not always the best thing to have like the same ammo type as the other weapons, because you are limited as to how much ammo you can have of each 3 types. You get normal, large and special ammo. That's why I usually run around and shoot these vases with your foundry, which you have infinite ammo, unsurprisingly enough. Red chests are always good to have, but they do come at the cost of a lot more gold, or at the cost of gold, health, anything basically, even getting curses. So I can lose health, get gold. I can give health to upgrade an inscription that I've got, which would be either projectile 1, piercing 1, or weapon auto reload. But I wouldn't. I would take the health loss and get the extra gold. Usually it's better to swap to the foundry to get these, but nah, don't think I will this time. Yeah, the foundry within itself as well is fairly powerful, but not really used until you run out of ammo. Or at the very beginning, obviously, until you get Hello. Whoops. You can revive yourself as well, but it does cost souls to do. Again, early stage, not the best thing to do. It's better just to cut your losses straight away and then move on. And this is why. There we go. What happened? It's just the art of soul regeneration. Yeah, that Jade Pendant is kind of important because it's the only thing that can bring you back. But yeah, Soul Essence as well is occurred when you kill enemies. Not all enemies drop souls, I don't think. Get the ability to break blind cracks in the wall leading to vaults. That's exactly what we need. Again, with the amount of souls that's cost and the amount... Well, with the amount each skills cost and the amount of souls you can actually collect, as well as how many souls it costs to revive you, sometimes it isn't worth reviving straight away, especially when it comes down to the first boss rooms. They're not always the best to go through either, because you're not sort of guaranteed a sort of good run. So sometimes, or not just sometimes, practically most of the time I find it better to just cut my losses on the first floor than to try and revive again. Even sometimes in the second floor I usually just cut my losses. It's only if you revive that you... Ooh. Oh! That's new. I don't think I've had this one. Right. Max HP and max shield will be cut in half, but you gain 2 instant revives. This... Don't stop me from... this occult skull is destroyed after the second revive. Max HP and shield go back to normal as well. Oh, I've had this one. Okay. This is good-ish. So you are dramatically weaker, but you can, if you're good enough, obviously it's me we're talking about here, so clearly fucking not. You can go an awful lot further. The instant revives are free, and then after that I don't think you can revive. I'm not too sure. Health is... when your health is lost, well, this is common fucking rules. When your health is lost, it doesn't normally regen until you find a bun, which in this game is exceedingly rare. Well, to me they are anyways. Shield, if it's lost, it can be revived, or it can be regenerated. It's just... so can theirs as well. Blue shields, I believe, do come back. Yellow shields, I don't think regenerate. I'm not too sure, or even if they do, I don't think they regenerate when they are completely destroyed. I've never really come across mass problems like that. Most of the enemy shields that I've broken down have been blue that have regenerated back. Yellow shields I don't think have regenerated back on me as thus yet. This is fun. Acidic explosion. Enemies affected by smoke grenades after dying explode after dying. This basically means if you throw a smoke grenade, one of these, your Q ability, into a cluster of enemies, they do explode. If you kill one of them anyways, which is good because then you can do this. And that takes health away from all of them. Ooh, bullet bank. I believe this... all ammo picked up will be converted to match the currently equipped weapon. That's really, really useful when you have a special weapon with fuck all ammo. That also means that if you're full on one ammo and empty on another, again, if you don't have full ammo, for example, I don't really need the green or the yellow ammo, so if I'm holding this and destroy, all the green and yellow ammo will be converted into blue ammo, which is large ammo. Wasn't paying attention. Shotgun. I love this gun. Such a fun weapon. Come back here. Is that everyone dead? Cool. That's what I wanted to do. Elemental effects, that's a good one. That's always good. Alright. Not good. No. Really not good. That's good though. So again, these cracks in the walls at the beginning are quite rare for me, but after a while they just became really common. I don't know whether that was just me being blind as fuck at first. But they're vaults. They're like hidden rooms. Ouch. That's better. Oh, that's not really fair, nor is it ideal, nor is it an entertaining thought. Yeah, at the end of every level you get a scroll, and in the second floor you usually get challenge rooms, or I think they all are challenge rooms. I've never really come across one that isn't a challenge room, or that has a challenge to it. Oh, whoops. Okay. And I was affected with what was called corrosion damage. Well, you're loud as shit. I mean, they kind of always have been. Ooh, red chest. As well, in this game, all enemies have a weak spot. Usually the head, sometimes the back, sometimes items, I believe. I can't scroll. I'll take the scroll. Lucky shot chance. Lucky shot is basically hitting the weak point. It's like gaining critical hit if you hit the weak point, and I believe that's the orange. Whoops. Shotgun. Ow. I'm so fucking slow. This guy will upgrade all of our equipment, but our weapons, but it does cost money, and you usually get 2 enhancements as it says at the bottom. This time I'd usually focus on one weapon, and perhaps if I've got spare money left over, upgrade another one. I don't usually upgrade them evenly, mainly because you don't keep them around for long. Especially the very, very shit guns. Like the Rainbow, personally anyways. Let's see what's in this vault. Oh, peddler. He's just basically a shop. Gives you weapons. Oh, movement speed 3 seconds after dashing. That's really, really good. Shame I don't have the money. Let's see what happens if I go in this vault. I will eventually have the money. Ow. Not nice. Fuck off. Grenade capacity is doubled, so now I can hold 6 grenades. Oop. Let's find out. What do you know? I can. Nice. Surprisingly enough, whoops. Oh, well, sorry guys, I couldn't see the chat. What's up? This is PC or Xbox game. This is a PC game, Media Hounds. It is a very, very good game. This is called Gunfire Reborn. To be honest, I wouldn't know what. To be honest, I would never know. No, never seen the game before. Oh, freaking blah. Yeah, again, sorry, this is Gunfire Reborn. Why does it say Vermintide? A bit confusing if it is. I did update it to say Gunfire Reborn. This is a dungeoneering game, kind of like I suppose the easiest game to link it to. Ooh, another vault. Fuck off! I don't like these guys. These guys are cheating motherfuckers. Those tall guys are longbowmen, which have not just accurate aim bullets that follow you to a certain degree. You can dodge them, but it's better if you have a dash ability. That horse head at the back throws a blue disc at you, which, yeah. The only problem you have with a horse head, to be honest, is his shield, which blocks practically everything. So the easiest thing to do is when you have your special ability, for the cat anyways, it freezes enemies so you can guard behind them. You alright?
Are you live?
Yes.
Right, you need to check your chat messages. People are talking to you.
Yes, no, I know, sorry.
And you need to respond. Your dad's trying to message. But
Yeah.
it says it's really good.
It is. This is a fun game. This is also co-op up to 4 players, which is nice.
Are you doing it on your own?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Mark's not interested in this game because it's fun. It's got a leveling system to it. Each time you die, so these sort of blue orbs that come out of certain people when they die are called souls, and each time you die, those souls are collected and used as skill points.
Okay.
You can also use the souls to revive once every round. I hate that gun.
What's the object of the game?
To get to the end to clear the curse, which keeps... I don't know. At the very beginning, it's like resurrecting...
It looks a little bit like Portal.
Portal?
Yeah, in the level layout.
No.
Oh, okay.
Portal is completely... Portal's a lot of white rooms.
No, what I mean, the functionality of the game, that you're stepping through here and going to there, and then you've got to solve puzzles to be able to get to the end.
No, you just gotta kill everyone in a room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I wanted to know is, you know...
It's, yeah, no...
What's the
bollocks.
ultimate object of the game? What do you have to do to play? You're just running around shooting people? Is there
Yeah.
a certain number of people that you have to shoot, or...?
Sort of. You have to kill everyone on every floor in every room. That's...
Do they respawn?
No.
Okay, so you just got to check everywhere.
Not quite. So it's a very, very linear game. You are guided from one room to another. There is no split ends. If you get what I mean, there's no two doors you can go through, which ones you want to go through. The only time you'd ever go into a different room, apart from forward, is these ones, which are called vaults.
Okay.
I've got to keep in mind that I haven't been through there.
Yeah, I wondered if it was... The reason why I asked about do they respawn is because I wondered if it was sort of Unreal Tournament like.
No. Unfortunately not.
Although your shooting style gameplay suits Unreal Tournament very well.
Yeah, I've still got the Quake gene in me.
Well, maybe.
Surprisingly enough, you know... Oh wait, you haven't played the new Quake, have you? Because there's the second guy, not the second guy, the first person you play as in the Quake series uses a special type of frag grenade which like allows him to teleport. Not only the casting ability for the grenade, but I believe the ability itself is very, very similar in this one with this guy's ability. You shoot a grenade and it freezes enemies.
Okay, fair enough. Looks like there's some funky little graphics there where he spins his gun around.
Yes. Terminator reference. This game is full of references.
Fair enough.
It's also got some slight humour as well. So there's one gun that I haven't unlocked yet that you shoot a lizard using a lizard.
Sounds good. So maybe I'll have a look at the game, and at some point, if I can get to grips with the controls, we could do a stream then.
Yeah, I don't mind. It is. It's personally, it is a lot better with players. I have seen people play it. If you go down, you can be picked up at no cost out. And yeah,
So it's better if you can play with other people.
Yeah. So again, if you go down, you can be picked up at no cost and an infinite number of times, I believe.
Okay.
But if you die in the game once, it not only costs, depending on how far you've gotten, X amount of souls to revive.
Yeah.
Which again, early games you don't get many.
Okay.
The other thing is, it can also, you can only die once.
Okay.
Once you only get one revive, and even in co-op you get the same thing. So if both of you go down, one of you uses a revive, picks up the other one, great. But you then can't revive after that. It doesn't matter how many floors you go through.
No. Okay. But your mate can, so at least you get sort of 2 extra attempts, so long as you don't both die together.
Yes. Oh, I'm 3 off.
Oh.
Fuck. efficient orb's really good because it's your explodey orb.
Are you seeing your chat coming up on the screen?
No, that's a problem that I'm having with, and there is still an stream like. I can see what it looks like Portal. To be honest, I think it has a very WoW feel. Lol. Yeah, I suppose it's got a bit of World of Warcrafty to it.
Get it up on your iPad. The chat, whatever you're chatting through, or streaming, or your phone or something, and then read it off of there. If you're not if you're having overlay issues.
It's not Restream. You usually boot up over the top once the game's loaded up, but it's not coming up to the front for some reason, and I don't know why. Oh, wait. I can upgrade one more thing. Skill damage. Always has to be skill damage. Let's see. Restream. No. There's no phone up for it. The other thing is it could be
where are you streaming it to?
Borderless. Let's try that. There we go. I can see the chat now.
Oh, there we go. Now you can speak to people.
Yes.
And answer what they're saying. There you go.
Yeah.
Solved it then.
Yeah, I was wondering why it wasn't appearing, but then a thought occurred in my head. I should just put it to borderless. Because it's supposed to, Restream's supposed to overlay over the top of it, but you boot it up after you've booted up the game.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't having that.
Alright.
So.
But you've done it. So now you can respond to what you're being asked.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry about that. Now I've fixed the chat, so everything should now be working. I can now see the chat in all its glory. Fuck, that's a lot of messages. Alright. I think now's about the time I'd usually get to the boss. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. For each second your hero doesn't deal weapon damage to an enemy, plus 10 weapon damage. Alright. So I can just sit here and soak up the damage to a certain degree. And, through the vault, see. Challenge events. Challenge events are risks that may appear at any time in any adventure, but it also means unexpected goods. When I spoke about challenge events, I didn't actually mean these. True though, these are challenge events, don't get me wrong, but what I mean by challenge events in floors lower than, or in second act, so after you beat the first boss you go to like a desert sort of world that is actually outside, it's not inside or with roofs, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because there is a weapon that I love that's a type of kunai that you throw that's made of poison, and it is fun because it bounces. And if there's no ceiling, where the fuck does it go? But no, the challenge events in after you beat the first boss gives you green chests, which give you a choice of one of 3 scrolls, and that basically means that you can. Ooh, tiger cannon. Where's that? I'll take the cannon any day. Cannon's fun. Cannon's a fucking rocket launcher. The first shot from magazine deals plus 50 damage. That's everything on the tiger cannon. Weapon damage and skill damage plus 35% more hit. I believe that's just if you're not shooting the weak points of the enemies. Where'd he go? Oh no! Oh, there. Oh, what did Media Hound bump off elsewhere? Goblet overflowing with mysterious energy. Oh, come on. Right. I'm gonna quickly sort out the chat. I didn't account for this because I can't see the skill. Let's message opacity versus. Is that? No. Don't want background opacity up. Oh, fuck it, I'll figure out what it says. After casting energy orb should recharge speed plus 30 for 60 seconds. That's not too bad, but I would rather do energy orb because this. Pretty sure this goes through walls as well. How about? Yeah. Right. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, should probably show off the Tiger Cannon as well. Overpowered as fuck. And seeing as I've got oh fuck. Seeing as I've got a rune or an occult scroll, sorry, not a rune, an occult scroll, that is this one. Preemptive strike. So the first shot from every magazine deals plus 50% damage, and the Tiger Cannon can only have one ooh, that's a nice layout. I think I'll keep that for the chat. Sorry. And since the Tiger Cannon has only one ammo per magazine, every shot deals plus 50% damage. Dead, and I missed. No kill like overkill. And a vault, which is always useful to go through. You're about there. Oh. And a Shrieker, which throws electricity, but I'm not really a huge fan of it. First rule of combat, never group together. Although, actually maybe group together. Can I have some ammo out of these? No. Alright. Normally, I would go around shooting every vase in every room just to max out the ammo capacity. Let's lose health and get a scroll. Love scrolls. Elemental damage will always cause an elemental effect within 3 seconds of swapping weapons. Yes, so some weapons will do elemental damage, corrosion, lightning, fire, or I think that's it. Stop fucking chewing my wallpaper. Good. Yeah, so I think that's all the elemental damage is fire, lightning, and corrosion. There isn't freezing, there isn't any water or air or anything like that. It's just 3 that I've come across. So if there is any more, I have no idea what the fuck they are. This game is also in early access still. So it's not finished, it's not finalised, and far from perfect. But it is still an exceedingly nice game, and I would recommend it to anyone who, whoops, you want to outdo that. Out. Fucking moron, stop running. It's not the enemies that kills me, it's the big fuck off Indiana boulders. And all for a lucky shot. Actually, that's not too bad. Can I have some buns? Buns would be nice. Buns give me health. Right. I'll take max shield. We don't have any elemental effects, and in some cases elemental effects aren't guaranteed to target. Yeah. Ooh, copper miner. That's good. Copper miner gives you more gold when enemies die within 2 meters of you. Means I can do this. And it gives me a fuckload of money. Come here. I take no damage, but you do. No, I didn't miss a vault. Cool. That's good. Boop, 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 doop, doop, doop. Whoops. Fuck it. Dumb idea usually, but I'll take that risk. I mean, there is the peddler. What have you got? Let's get the Argus. Swap out of cavalry. Not necessarily a good idea. Ooh, Angelic Aura. That's a fun one. That was a waste of money, I think. Less damage, but it does fire more, has more rounds. Well, it fires faster, has more rounds, and has a higher critical hit chance. Plus, they can always upgrade. No, never mind. Only one I can do is that. Why do I stand near the red barrels? Red barrels mean death. Fuck, I hate you because you never see them. Cool. That's them dead. And I believe that. What's in here? Whoops. That's a little unfair. And traps that killed me. I usually do well in those rooms. Fucking damn it. I always upgrade special ammo first out of all of them as well, because special ammo is usually the more powerful weapons, and you hold a lot less ammo in them than your other ones. And in comparison, most of the time you will be carrying a special weapon. Mine's usually the fire rifle. I can't remember what it's called now. But it's like a molten sniper rifle, which is fun as all hell. sets enemies on fire, has a special ability. So some weapons have special abilities, which are essentially just right clicks. Some special abilities aren't really fire all rounds in one go. There's one called the concealed ammo, which is a grenade, not a grenade, a dynamite. The gun is literally just a stick of dynamite, but it's the part that makes it the so-called concealed weapon is the fact that sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied right now. If you hold right-click on the concealed weapon, you throw the gun and it explodes. This one has zoom. Ooh, that's not zoom. This is a special ability apparently, which is fire a barrage in one go. And now I have no ammo for it. Okay, run. Right. So how's everyone here doing? Only one viewer apparently. Ooh, energy echo. Energy echo is a fun one. So your energy orb is your E ability. If you carry weapons that have elemental effects, so for example the aura of venom, it will cause enemies to become poisoned or affected with the currently equipped energy effects and elemental effect. Let's see. Oh god. So usually poison isn't the best to go for, seeing as your smoke grenades are poisonous anyways, but when it comes down to guns that have the fire element or the lightning element, that's usually an awful lot better. And that basically means you can wield all the power of the elements. Let's do that. I wouldn't recommend this special ability. Kind of a little unwieldy. Tiger cannon, gimme. Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to be dead. When the explosive end of the bullet hits you, drop dead. Don't fucking sit and carry on. Right. Whoops. That. Oh god. Right. Oh. Apparently I'm fucking seeing things. Right. There's not been many bolts unless I've just missed them. Oh, come on. Explosives solve everything. Point and case. And in this game, not always true. Ah! Piercing Flame, my favourite special ammo weapon of them all. Special ability to zoom. Right. And I'm not a fan of these guns either. Yeah, the zoom on these, accuracy plus 80%, stability plus 80%. After waiting 1 second with scope on, next shot's critical X is 200%, which is really, really good, because if you can have certain abilities, certain occult scrolls that you can get, not abilities, will give you a guaranteed lucky shot every time you hit the weak point, or a guaranteed critical hit if you hit certain parts. And it's kind of a no-brainer not to zoom in. Again, like the Scarab Beetles, easy just to shoot those with the Foundry, infinite ammo, and they die in one hit. Well, the Foundry has infinite ammo, and the enemies of those explosives will just die in one hit. Ow. Fuck off. You keep fucking burn. There we go. What's in this red chest? 10 normal gift. I don't have an occult scroll. Oh, that's a shame. Let's obtain a gift box, see what scroll we get. Fill the magazine instantly after swapping weapons. That's good. That's really good, actually. Surprisingly enough. Means we can do this. Ah! Cool. Just do that. Who's poisoned? Not enough people. You may eventually die. Have a bun. Weapon attacks instantly kill normal enemies with less than 15% HP. That's really useful. And if boss is on 8%, they die instantly as well. But I could do with a bun. Tasty, delicious bun. I'm not going back and searching for one. What a crate can we get? Orb freezes for 2 enemies, 2 additional seconds, or casting energy orb. Fuck it, let's do this one. We do more damage with our energy orb now instead of doing a on every hit. That means not much, to be honest. Who cares? Well, dead, apparently. Fuck's sake. Let's see what we got. Energy orb would be useful. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't keep your souls. But oh well. Doesn't matter so much. Shouldn't be long now until I can get... I can't check my level, can I? Whoops. Hopefully it shouldn't be long now until I can start working towards unlocking that chest at the beginning. Because having a weapon other than the foundry is very useful. Even if only for a temporal minute before I gain another weapon. At least I have something better than nothing. Who have we gotten where? Ah. Is that it? That's worrying. Ugh. First upgrade for this round, what do we get? Energy orb, damage to explosion, and damage and control effects bypass barrier. That's good. That basically means, so these blocks can count as barriers. If I hit something here, anything behind the barrier, or if I use my energy orb here, anything behind the barrier won't normally be affected. But now that I've got the energy orb, it will, which is good because the amount of times that that's actually been the death of me, surprisingly enough. And I can gather up more people in the energy orb as well. So anything that hits the radius of, or anything within the radius of the energy orb, and that can actually be as many enemies as is humanly possible to fit in the size of that energy orb, will be frozen. Now in some cases, not an awful lot, but other cases, a fair amount. Elemental relic. And what was the other one we got? Elemental conversion, 15% elemental damage for nearby enemies affected by an elemental effect. And the other one is 5% elemental damage for 10 seconds whenever you kill an enemy affected by an elemental effect. Fair enough. What do we get? Yeah. So, all of these scrolls that I've quote unquote unlocking or unlocked are because I've defeated, let's say, 50 crossbowmen, and I'll get a scroll from it. And that basically means that you are guaranteed a scroll on that turn. So if you, well, turn I say as if I'm fucking taking turns with these guys too. Anyway, if I kill, let's say, 50 foot soldiers, an occult scroll will drop, and I'm guaranteed to get that scroll because I've unlocked it after doing essentially an achievement. And then any time after that, the scroll can randomly drop. So it can drop on every round after that, or it can not drop at all, depending. Let's risk it. What do we get? Last stand. Reset the cooldown of all skills when you lose 20% max HP or more in a single hit. That's not that useful to me, to be honest. Considering on the fact that E doesn't take that long to cool down anyways. Actually, that does help. That's a lie. That really helps. You have a firebomb. Eat my explosive power. Speedy pursuit. Ooh, shit, I didn't read that one. What did they do? Speedy pursuit. Lucky shot chance for 2 seconds after dashing. That's honestly not that bad. What have you got to? I don't have any cash. Would this help? Probably not, seeing as you don't contain a huge amount of gold anyways when you unlock a chest. Nope. Ow. Max HP for enemy you kill within 7 meters. That took me fucking ages to get. How did I... Okay. I'm pretty sure it took me an eternity to grab the last time. Good thing they count as deaths as well. Oh, this will be fun. Oh, that's not so good. 7. Eat the explosive power of a rocket launcher and a greedy bastard who wants more health. So movement speed and damage when your shield is at 0, recharge interval gets doubled. That's good. We could do with that. Hey, I'm done. Ooh. This time Tiger Cannon has more than 2 rounds of ammo. That's interesting. I mean, ammo on some weapons can vary. Give or take on any factor, to be honest. And that's the end of this floor. And there's a vault there, we should probably have a look. Upgrade first though. Using smoke grenade, max shield for 6 seconds. After casting the energy orb, shield recharge speed for 30, or energy orb has 1 more charge. I would rather be able to shoot more energy orbs. That's the more profitable and fun method. And I think I will stick with my cavalry and Tiger Cannon. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's so fun, and it makes it all the more better when you have an overpowering weapon. And I get gold out of it as well, that's good. Although there is a drawback to using a Tiger Cannon, it does slow you down incrementally. That's kind of a nice little effect. Right. Come on. Right. Sorry, Robot's still chewing up the wallpaper. Right. Yeah, not that far to the boss. This is the last floor and then we hit the boss. That's this room solved. More health, please, and thank you. I don't know whether that's so cheesy or whether that's a good tactic to do. Max HP every time you kill an enemy at close proximity is good, but I wouldn't recommend keeping the chances of finding a big fuck off rocket launcher about the same probability. Which can occur at any moment. I'm ducking under here for a bit. I'm pretty sure, yep. Ah. Oh, good. Though I do thank you for walking over to me. Let's reload that. Let's go into this vault. It's always good to check every vault as well. I've seen people miss vaults, and that's not a good tactic, to be honest. It doesn't matter whether it's a challenge vault or not. There is some use out of doing vaults. Come on. Especially when the challenge vaults with things to kill and max HP to gain. What do we got? Damage for each cursed scroll you own. I don't have any cursed scrolls. Would be nice to be given one though. Some cursed scrolls are fucking useless. As in, they quite literally do nothing for me. Or nothing to hinder me by all that much. Oh, that's a shame. That's your only chance on killing me. Ow. There you are. A lot more health. Cavalry or Argus. I wouldn't recommend going down there, Irene. You will not get back out. I think I'll stick with cavalry. So this chest, see what we get. Orb has 2 more charges after killing an enemy affected by elemental effect, plus 40% rate of fire, or smoke grenades damage elemental chance. I will take my chances with smoke grenades. They do less damage and gain the elemental chance, and I believe over here is a red chest waiting for me to open. What do we get? Get a random weapon, or get gold, or get a scroll. Get a scroll. Scroll. And that's a good scroll. I get full health whenever I get a bun. It's an exceedingly good scroll. What do we got? Actually, firstly, oh, I can upgrade those already. Angelic Aura. Bun first, because that's bloody important. I'll swap cavalry for angelic aura. Not the best choice most people think, but I actually quite like the angelic aura and the tiger cannon. Of course, I'll need to upgrade as well, because this is the thing that will take down the shield. To an extent. So this is the first boss. I wouldn't normally be reviving on his floor either. His attacks are quite generic. Just dodge and strafe out of the way. Or hide behind a pillar. And you may, yeah. Oh, you're here to give me more health? That's a shame. Yep, whoops. Do less damage. Ow. Whoops. I think I may have accidentally did that to myself. Alright. Come on. Give me more health. Oh shit. Thank you. Just stay the fuck away from me. Alright. I don't normally clear the floor on this go anyways, but I thought I'd risk it, and I'm not doing too bad. I'm usually dead by this point. Oh, we could just drop dead already. Like now, that works. Ooh, the illusion. I hate that gun. It doesn't do an awful lot of damage personally. Oh, the Star Devourer. Yeah, I'll keep it this one. Elemental Wave. Weave. Elemental damage will always cause an elemental effect within 3 seconds of swapping weapon. That's always good. Especially when you swap weapons an awful lot. Smoke grenade capacity +4. Or energy orb. Energy echo. Always do elemental damage. Let's be green ammo. And the illusion. Holding down fire increases area of 5 projectiles. Does it though? I suppose. But then it's not the best either, personally. Still. And I have fuck all health left, anyways. Let's see what we can do about that though. This is usually where it's a bad idea to get close to enemies, so it was a good idea that I ran around with a tiger cannon blowing everything up at the start. That crow looking thing I really hate, because unfortunately they do the same thing the longbowmen do, and they can teleport. And that happens. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend reviving even if I could. Level 7. 3 more levels and then I can unlock the chest. Description collector. No, that's not the one, that's that one. Arm support, that's the one we need to unlock at some point. More shield. We'll upgrade those. There we go. So we can't upgrade anything else, can we? Yeah, we can. Max shield. Oh, fuck, that's not even grayed out though. But that's all we can unlock. Yeah, well. Let's do a few more waves, see how far we can get this time. So, is everyone enjoying this game so far? Would anyone ever play this game later on in the future? Just out of curiosity, anyways. Because even if you are and ahhing about it, again, this is early access, and I would recommend... I'd recommend playing it now, to be honest. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's just all around fun. I haven't got an awful lot to say about this game. I've played it way too many times to not find it hugely entertaining now. Mainly because I keep going through the same first load of floors, but I do go back to it every now and again to see if I can get a step further. But again, if you can at least get through enough... Oh, the rainbow. If you can get through enough floors and collect enough souls to unlock at least one skill per round you go, you're always guaranteed to get somewhere. The rainbow is the good-ish weapon. It locks onto enemies, burning them. Unfortunately, enemies like the horsehead aren't the best to deal with, and with someone like me, isn't the best at targeting either at angles. And what I mean by that is so your special ability for the rainbow shoots target like this, and you can hit enemies directly with it and it'll target that specific enemy, or you can hit it against the wall, it'll target the wall, and it's just a weapon that bends. Unfortunately, it doesn't go that far forwards, and the angle on it is very difficult to get. So it also won't go through walls as well. So if you did want to try and make the effect, the chance of... If you wanted to get someone from behind the wall, sorry, you'd have to do something essentially to that effect, but by the time they would probably move away. What are you selling? Hawkeye sight, critical hit, however, 50 weapon damage when not triggered. Critical hit weapons with the same range. I never really understood that one personally. Plus 200% critical X, however, minus 50% weapon damage when you don't trigger critical hit. I'm assuming critical X would probably be the headshot, which essentially is a lucky shot. Well, the lucky shot's the critical chance of a headshot, which is essentially, if you notice the coloured numbers, headshot are the yellow, white are normal shots, and orange are lucky shots. Ow. Elemental bestowment. Lightning enthusiast. And lightning blast. I could do with the lightning blast right about now. This one's a good one. This ability shoots this, which doubles the attack damage of any weapon that passes through it. It does require you to sort of stay still, which, knowing me, I do tend to on the odd occasions. But in comparison, you can always move out of the way. And what do these scrolls do? Whenever you inflict shock to enemies, also inflict shock to yourself. An awful lot of people don't pick these up, but they overlook. You take more damage, but when you're in shock, you do extra lightning damage. So again, if you can avoid taking damage, but you're using lightning damage, you will deal an awful lot more. Recover 1% max HP and 10 ammo for a quick weapon when you kill an enemy affected by an elemental effect. This one's good with Energy Echo. It's essentially a life-stealing rune. Scroll, I mean. Not fucking rune. Speaking of skills, this one. Damn it. Acid explosion's better, personally. It's always good for taking out groups. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Boulders. Ow. Let's see if we can get through this. Ow, ow. Move. And Hawkeye sight. Well, I did say it wasn't the best, but it's still worth picking up if you get it. I think personally all the scrolls are worth picking up if you get it, but they're not necessarily good for buying at the peddler, or from the peddler. I forgot grenades cause corrosion. Corrosion is an elemental effect. Or not, apparently. Oh! I backed myself into a corner. Move, 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 move your ass. There we go. I see red chest. Fun to get, and Shrieker can fuck off. I believe that's it done. Let's go for this red chest first, then we go for the vault. Unless it's in it's the next floor as well. I'm gonna collect that chest first. Let's go for a normal gift box this time. Advanced joggers, 50% dash cooldown. That's good. That's really, really good. And we can dash everywhere. Let's bypass barriers. And let's go to this one and see what we get. Challenge room. I think I might have picked up a bun, which would be good. Although that bun didn't last very long. He still has me alive for a small chance. Let's see what we got here. Magic magazine. When reloading, there is a 33% chance that no reserved ammo is used. That is good. More bullets. More magic is more bullets. Final stage before the boss stage. I don't know about anyone else, but I kind of feel like I might be a little fucked. Ninja invincibility. Fun. Do damage. And do a fuck ton of damage. Ooh, ow. Oops. Oh, I forgot. When you do shoot that lightning orb, if they fire a bullet through it, their damage is doubled as well. Which is fair. Not nice, but fair. I need to get 45 fucking hell. Okay. Skill damage. Of course I want to increase skill damage, why would I not? Let's see here. I wonder how long I've been streaming for. Recording. Why am I recording? I've been live for an hour and a half. Why was I recording? Right. Let's see. Double tap. Not so double tap. Definitely not a double tap. It's a shame that there's no sort of melee option here. That would be nice. Having a character that takes slightly less damage but does melee. Although mind you, people would probably find taking less damage as a melee character would be surprisingly good. Frenzied Shark. Not my preferred choice of weapon, and I would stay far away from it. It's a grenade launcher. An unwieldy grenade launcher because it bounces if it doesn't hit a target. So you need to be very accurate with this. 2 meter explosion to the energy orb. I use the energy orb a lot. Usually forget about the smoke grenades though. Oh, that I even had them. Wieldy as fuck. Or not. I still don't like them. kill. Well, that wasn't really going to get you anywhere. Let's see what's in here. I will take the precious scroll and take a curse scroll. I'll take that risk. Genesis. When shooting, there is a 20% chance to add extra ammo into the magazine. What was my curse scroll? My curse scroll was cannot inflict elemental effect anymore. Oh, that's a shame. That would technically mean that one of my ascensions would be terrible, and it would be that one. Energy Echo. Well, all of them actually. But if I do get Energy Echo, it would be nice to put it to the test. Ooh. There we go. Right. Peddler, what are you selling? New gun would be nice. All ammo picked up will be converted. Well, that works. It would be nice to go for the Angelic Aura next. So, I suppose let's... Oh yeah, this has got piercing on it, which is nice. The bullets fly through everything. But, well, followables, obviously. That was a bit of a wasted shot. Whoops. Just look in here. Ow. Ow. It's a good thing I upgraded my shield at Fire Enthusiast whenever you inflict burning effects. But that's good, because I won't be burnt. I will just carry that scroll and hope I get a scroll that buffs me if I carry more scrolls. That works. I'll take cavalry any day. Prism! Fun weapon! Bounce, 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 bounce. Fly, my pretties! Beautiful poisonous blades that won't do any poison, because I'm cursed. It's a waste firing these ammos, but you never seem to run out of them. And they will always have one ammo. I wonder why. Let's get acid explosion. And let's upgrade that one. And hop through here. Prism's a fun weapon to have. It just flies around everywhere. Ow. Well, I don't know if it's got a limited number of bounces or if it's got a limited distance it travels. Because it can bounce some distance. but at the same time, yeah. I'm pretty sure some bullets will eventually wear out in a ways. I think this also has piercing as well, which is nice. So when it goes through enemies, so it means that horse heads, you could just shoot through their shield, and you can still hit the weak points if you know where to hit on their shields. Although that one does take some practice. So fun. Don't get caught in the crossfire. Did I cause poison whilst being cursed not to inflict poison? Or am I just being blind here? Ah, well. Because corrosion is an elemental effect. Reset the cooldown of all skills when you lose 20 max HP. That's good. Also good when the cooldown's fairly quick. What do we got? Through here, I think. Yep. Yeah, I'm causing corrosion damage. That's an elemental effect. Bit confusing, but okay. Still with you. Is that two longbowmen there? Oh, that's not fun. It's that wild hunt. Don't think I want to swap that out with my heat sink. Piercing shot. Whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember. I've forgotten. Oh, stop targeting me. See how good the prism is? Half of these people I wasn't aiming at. It's fun. What do we got here? Random weapon, upgrade an inscription. I'll upgrade the inscription for the prism. I won't keep it forever though. Sadly. Let's go. Oh, hello. What are you doing up here? Would you like a treat? Before I get my ass handed to me by a terracotta tiger, terracotta lion. Rabbits on my sofa with me. I'm quite content eating treats now on here. That's good. Wild Hunt, Argus, or Venom, nothing. Pretty sure I can upgrade Piercing Flame. That's good. Piercing Flame's good for getting rid of armor, but then I just we use Prism. Prism's fun. Prism allows me to do this. Since it targets everything, if you can keep it as vertically as possible. Yeah, I'm causing corrosion damage. I thought I couldn't cause an elemental effect. Is that curse just broken? Or does corrosion not count as an elemental effect? Pretty sure fire counts as an element. Ooh. That was lightning. Yeah, no, that just takes off more damage. And that poisons him as well over time, which is good. Okay. Nope. Alright. Let's see what skills we can unlock. More health. Oh god. Yeah, I'll put more points into more health. Right. I think that will do it. Played about an hour and a half of this. Let's see how long I've played. I have played almost 2 hours. Right. Oh god. I think that'll do it for today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, any of you are actually interested in this game, I would recommend buying it. It is a lot of fun. You can play it with up to 4 people, as you can see here. You can check your armory. You can even see how you unlock some of these. Big Hippo, kill 10 horsemen with non-exploding damage. That's a fun one. Big Hippo is essentially a minigun. That's very useful against the first enemy, first boss. I mean, Bone Dragon, kill Bomber 20 times. Again, you can get some of these. You can also go through logbook, which shows you occult scrolls that you can get. Scrolls that I prefer are ones like these ones, recover max HP. Gourmet, there's another one that's similar to this called Bluff. This one, when your HP is full, you do more damage. As well as these, gaining max HP when your HP is reduced to 0. And then the monsters here. You can see where the weaknesses are on these as well, or the descriptions. So, let's see. Mythic Beast Luwu. This tiger-shaped beast has 3 tails, a human face, and tiger claws. It moves stones and moves freely in the mountains. For some reason, it stands guard inside the palace. Yeah, not really much for that apparently, but some will have hints and tips on how to take them down after their awakening by the demonic aura. Horse heads raise their giant shields to continue guarding the most important door of the place. There's one in the desert place that I'm still yet to come across that take no damage from anywhere but the back, and their weakness is, or the only way to actually get them to stop is either by using your ability or letting them charge you and forcing them to hit a wall, and they'll basically get stuck there. Hello, what do you want? You want to nag me a little bit more, you two? Right, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream, video, whatever.